She was lied to. She came to Ghana to seek for greener pastures. But unfortunately for her, she came to Ghana to meet her nightmares. I'm about to speak to her, to hear her own side of the story.
It's the same place from Nigeria. She's my sister. She's like a sister to me. So she's the one I'm staying with now, and I've been leaving my baby with some woman and be going to work. So this is how I'm feeding myself, because without this work I'm doing, it's not that I'm enjoying doing it. So without this work I'm doing, I can't get money for me to eat, and I can't get any money for me to buy my baby medicine and those things. So that is how in the night I will leave my baby with someone, then I will go to the work. Then if I come back, the money I get, I will buy my baby drawers and pay the woman. A lot of things. The boy started telling me, asking me out for me to sleep with her. So those things, but I can't do it because it's through my girlfriend. If not my girlfriend, I will not meet the guy. Kabiko kabiko nyere maka una hona nenye biara Ghana se ko bia ozula aru onu wetekwe na ego me nne na ha proud bia ziri Ghana ihe ozo esomezi ya kabiko unu nyere maka.
DJ Paco Rich.
Hello people, my name is DJ Paco Rich, and today I'm bringing you a serious interview. It's heartbreaking, it's kind of sad, but I think at the end of this interview you are going to learn a lot of lessons. You would have to reach out and help if you really have a good heart. Today I'm here to speak to a very beautiful Nigerian lady, young girl. Somebody brought her to Ghana for a different reason. She was lied to. She came to Ghana to seek for greener pastures. But unfortunately for her, she came to Ghana to meet her nightmares. I'm about to speak to her, to hear her own side of the story. Because there are times that you see people on the streets doing a lot of stuff, hustling, going into prostitution, hookup and all that. We judge them when we don't know actually what got them into that. We discriminate them, but it's about time we bring them closer, because they are human beings and they deserve to be showed love. Yes, she's not a Ghanaian, she's a Nigerian, but one thing for sure is that she's an African, so she's equally a sister. I'm here to talk to her. I'll be right back.
DJ Paco Rich.
3, 1, go.
Alright, so for a very good reason, her name, her identity, her image would not be shown in this video. She's a mother. She has a baby, and she will tell you her story. Young lady, how are you? You can leave it, but speak loud, okay? Like I said earlier on, do not mention your real name, but what name would you prefer to be called in this interview? Chidema. Chidema. Do you know the meaning of Chidema? What's the meaning? God is good. Wonderful. Chidema, where do you come from in Nigeria?
I'm from Imo State.
Imo State. I see. Please speak loud so that people can hear you, okay? You are in Ghana. How did you get to Ghana?
Okay. How I came to Ghana is through my madam. So,
which madam?
The one I'm serving, like this prostitution work.
Okay.
So she's the one we are serving, like anything we do, we give her. So when I was in Nigeria, they told me that I'm coming to serve. So like I thought it's like, I don't know that it's prostitution work. So when I was coming, when I reached Ghana and they told me that it's prostitution work, so I don't have any choice and I don't know what to do again. So I have to follow it. So and she told me that I'm going to pay her, and if I will pay her, I will pay her 1,007.
1,007 in Naira or cedis?
In cedis.
Cedis.
Yes. So they said I'm going to pay her 1,007.
Okay, hold on. When you were in Nigeria, she was in Nigeria with you?
No, it was our girlfriend.
She was your female friend, your friend in Nigeria, who introduced your madam now here in Ghana to you. So how did it all begin in Nigeria? She came to you and told you that the madam here in Ghana, what does she do?
No, she didn't come to me. Like me and my sister, we are just passing on the road. So
Okay.
like we saw her passing. He's a boy, he's not a girl, but he's her girlfriend. Through her girlfriend, I know my madam.
Okay.
So, and he said he called me and collected my number. So the next time he asked me to visit his house, and he told me that her girlfriend is in Ghana. She's looking for someone she will take and travel to Ghana. That am I interested? I told him yes, I'm interested. I will follow him and go.
Hold on, were you not schooling in Nigeria?
No, we are on holidays.
You were on holidays,
Yes.
so then you wanted to come to Ghana
Yes.
to do what, work or for fun?
To do well.
To do work. Why? What happened to your parents? Were they not taking care of you?
They are not around, they travel.
Okay. They traveled outside Nigeria,
Yes.
and so there was nobody to take care of you.
Yes, because me and my sister we left in that is why. So he invited me to his house and said he's going to show me her friend. So when her friend came, and her friend told me that Eli likes to follow her and go to Ghana, that she'll be traveling back to Ghana, that if I'm ready, I should go and prepare so that we will go together. So I asked her, okay, which work am I going to do? She said she's not the one I'm going to sell, that is like selling something that, but all the money I will be getting, I'll be giving it to my mother.
Okay, so she told you that you are coming to Ghana to sell, to trade with your madam.
Yes, that all the money I will be getting, I will be giving it to my madam. But then if I pay her finish, the rest money I will be getting is for me. So she said she will be traveling back like this time that I should be get ready. So when I get ready, the day she left Nigeria is the day me and her phone. So when we started coming to Ghana, so when I reached Ghana, I met my madam. So that time I was 4 months gone pregnant and I didn't know that I was pregnant.
Hold on. You came to Ghana and then you realized you were pregnant, which means you had sex in Nigeria. You had a boyfriend in Nigeria. Was your boyfriend not taking care of you there?
No.
So why were you dating somebody who was not taking care of you?
It's
and
my
you were having
friend,
sex?
not my fiance. A friend. So
A friend, but why do you have to have sex with your friend?
And how I take lost the person is that he was sick and his brother took him to Lagos.
Okay.
So I did I don't even know that I was pregnant that time. Like if I know, I should have confirmed to him. So I didn't know. And me and him we used to talk on phone and I've not told him because that I was pregnant. But me too. I don't know that I was pregnant.
Okay. So it was when you came to Ghana that you realized you were pregnant. Okay, so according to confidence, according to Chidema, she had a friend in Nigeria who they were going out, not officially, but I mean, I would say it was his friend. And then they had an affair, but she never knew she was pregnant. So when somebody introduced her to come to Ghana to serve a madam, which she didn't know what she was coming to do under her madam. So as you come, what happened again? Waiting happened.
So my madam told me that see the kind of work I'm going to do, that is prostitution work. And me too, I don't have any choice than to accept the work. So
but have you done it before? It was when you came.
Yeah.
So how did she show you how to do it?
Yeah, because when I came, I met some girls too that is serving her because I'm not the only one. So she showed me where we are going to be going and how we are going to do. But before we start, that I have to do something that she will believe me that I'm not going to run or something like that. So she has to take one of the parts of your life, any of like your hair, she has to take so that maybe sometime if something happened, like you didn't pay her money finish, maybe she can do you bad thing or something like that. So she has to do that, and she has to show you the place you'll be working. So if you started working at the place, because me the time I was working with her, it's like 2 weeks I worked with her, and that time so I follow someone and go to his house.
Okay, hold on. When you came to Ghana, she asked you to give her some parts of your body so that you cannot run from her place. Because when people come and they run, what happens to them?
Like she will do the person bad thing.
Like juju?
Yes.
That will make her die or she will go mad?
Yes.
So, which parts of your body did she take?
She take my hair and
the hair on your vagina? Did she take your fingernails?
Yeah, including my fingernails.
And then she kept it in hot?
And she kept it in one cloth and tie it and keep it. And said anytime I paid my money finish, she will use it back to me.
And then how much were you supposed to pay her?
I was supposed to pay her 1,007, which is in cedis.
In Ghana cedis, 1,007. And for how long were you going to work to pay that money?
Oh, it depends when you get the money. So you will pay her finish. It depends.
Alright, I'll come back to that again, but now, how did you start the prostitution?
So when I came and she told me that she introduced me to other girls and said I'll be following them, they will show me the place they are doing it. So from there I will start. So that is how in the night we will go out. If we work, they will come back. So the money you get is for her.
Were you living in her house?
Yes.
So you wake up in the morning, does she give you food to eat?
Yes.
Afternoon food, evening food. Then in the evening you go out to sleep with men. And then you make money and then you give it to her. So averagely, how much were you earning as at when you started your first work?
Like I used to get like something like 200 cedis, 300.
Okay. So now let's look at, in a night, how many men normally do you sleep with?
In the night, it depends. Like you can sleep more than 2, 3. It depends. Sometimes you will not see.
What is your highest number you've slept with in a night?
3 or 4 people.
You slept with 4 men in a night.
Yeah.
And then they all paid how much?
40 cedis. Sometimes they will give 50 cedis when there's no.
They pay you
short.
50 cedis?
Yes, for short, but for night, you will tell them 200 cedis. And if they agree 150, you will go with them.
Looking at the money involved, the money is just 1,007. 1,007 should be somewhere below $100. I mean, for viewers who are watching, it's below $100. And then, to me, if you are making 50 cedis a night, within a month, you should be able to raise the 1,007 for your madam. How long did it take to get the money for your madam?
I didn't pay her finish.
The 1,007. So what happened?
So I didn't pay her finish. The time I came to serve her, like I've paid like 1 week, let me say like 1,002.
Yeah.
And that time I noticed that I was pregnant, so I have to run. Because the time I told I have to run and follow someone to his house, and she called me and said I should come. So I told her that I'm pregnant, that I just noticed that I was pregnant, and I didn't know how many months it was. And she said, okay, I should come back, that she would give me some medicine, I'll take and finish it. So I said, okay, no problem. But after I called the call, I didn't go back again. So I have to go to one of my paro at Abuja.
Okay, hold on. So When she realized she was pregnant and she told her madam that, Madam, you've initiated me into prostitution. So, I am pregnant, so I can't go on with the job. The madam asked her to abort the baby. And because she was afraid to abort the baby, she decided to run away to a friend.
Yes.
At Ablekuma.
Yeah, so that's my friend that introduced me to La Paz, that I can be working there where my madam will not see me. That the little money I have to use it and take care of myself. So the friend introduced me to that we should go to the hospital and check how many months was with the baby. So when we went to the hospital, it was 16 weeks and a day. So almost 4 months gone. So the friend advised me that I should remove the baby. Yes, I agreed to remove the baby because I don't have anybody here. And it's like I give birth here, I don't have someone that will take care of me.
Yeah.
So I believe for me to abort the baby. So she took me to one old woman. So the woman said she will give me some medicine and she will do something for me so that the baby, like the blood will push.
How old was the pregnancy?
It was 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So the woman gave me medicine for me to take. So when I took the medicine, and she said I should come back the next day. So when I come back, like she used her hand to put it inside my vagina so that she would tell me, she said she was going to do something so that the baby will come out. So the woman did everything, but everything the woman is doing, I'll be like this seeing blood, but the baby still is inside the stomach. So one day the old man said that we are going to do another one. So I told the old man that I can't do it again.
Was it painful?
Yeah, it was painful, but not painful. It was painful. So I told the woman that I can't continue that. If it's for me to give birth here, I'm going to give birth. So the woman said, okay, if I have any choice, because I should not go the one I will go and maybe I will die with the baby or something like that. So those my friend advised me to remove the baby. I said no, I'm not going to remove it. So they take me to La Paz, which is where I was working and be getting money small for me to take care of myself.
So when you were pregnant, you were still doing the prostitution?
Yes.
Did any man notice that you were pregnant?
No.
But they slept with you?
Yes. So when the money I get, I lodge in a hotel which is 40 cities every day. So because of that 40 cities I was paying every day, because normally if we go out, sometimes we will not see work, sometimes we will see work. So when I was working at the bus, I met a Muslim boy. His name is Halifa. So that Muslim boy was asking me about the money, because if you are working there, you will be paying them.
Okay.
So he was asking me about the money. So I was telling him that I don't have money. I don't even have the one I will use at it. So she said, why? I explained everything to her, how I did come to Ghana and what I passed through. He said, okay, he felt pity for me and said, okay, if I find somewhere I will stay, will I be comfortable? I said, yes, I will be comfortable. He said, okay. He's going to take me to his hometown, which is Asamankesi. I said, okay, no problem. Anytime, he said, anytime I'm ready, I should come. He will take me there, I will go and stay with his mother. I said, okay, no problem. So the next time, like I didn't see him, I don't know how to reach him. So I started sleeping at the bar, at the La Paz bar where they were. So I started sleeping there. So unfortunately, the boy came and said, okay, I should follow him to his house. So when I reached his hometown, which is Asamankesi, I saw his mother, his old mother and her sisters. So he have to tell her mother that he's the one responsible for the pregnancy, for me to stay with them, for him to help me, because if he didn't say that, his family will not help me.
Okay, hold on. So in a nutshell, what she said was, at La Paz, she met a guy who they call them, they are kind of police for the prostitute people. They take revenues, they take tax, kind of levy from them when men actually pick them up. And then he asked the guy that she doesn't have money to pay because things are very difficult for her with her condition. So the guy decided to then help her out, to go all the way to Asamankesi to live with his parents and lie to the parents that he was responsible for her pregnancy. What happened again?
So the parents accept me for me to stay with them, and they give me food for me to eat, and they don't have money. The little money they have, they will give me for me to go to the hospital. And the boy was not living with me, he was staying at Accra. So from there, the little money he will send for me to go to the antenatal. So the day I went to the hospital, they told me I'm going to do scan if my baby is 9 months. I said okay, no problem. So I called the boy for the boy to send money for me, and the boy said he doesn't have any, and the parents too don't have money, and I don't know what to do. I don't know who to call and ask her to send me money. So I have to check. The first time I went to scan, I have to check through the book. Then I saw the doctor, like the person that used to do the scan. Yes, I have to see the number and call the person. So I told the person that please, they said I should come to the hospital, but if I've not do the scan, so that they will know how my baby is, I should not come. So when I explained to the doctor, and the doctor said I should come, that he will help me. So when I come, the doctor too do me the test and everything, and said everything is good, that I can go to the hospital. And the doctor asked me why, like, where is my husband or something like that. So I told him that I don't have any husband. He said, okay, where are my parents? I said they are in Nigeria. So I told him how I've passed through in Ghana. He said, okay, anytime I'm hungry, I feel like to buy something, I should come to him, he will help me. I said, okay, no problem. So if I'm hungry, I'll go to his place, or I will call him, then he will ask me to come and take money for me to eat. So the time they gave me, it was 9 months. The time they gave me for me to give birth, I didn't give birth then. I came and give birth 10 months. So that 10 months, the mother was sick, and the boy is nowhere to be found. He's not around with her mother. So I don't have any choice than to go to Dakuma to stay with my girlfriend, which, like, this is the same work we are doing, but she asked me to come and stay with her because she's living with her boyfriend, which is a Ghanaian boy. So she asked me to come and stay with her. So when I came to her, and she was giving me food, those things, so my pregnancy was 10 months that time, and I've not been seeing anything. So unfortunately, one night I was sleeping, so I started seeing blood through my nose everywhere. So I don't know, because I've not gone to the hospital. So the girl gave me some medicine for me to put inside my ear and my nose. So the next morning we went to the hospital. So the doctor said that if it's labor time for me, I will stay back. They will go and bring the baby things. By then I've not buy any baby things. So they said okay, no problem. And I don't know who to call. And those girls, they don't have money to give me for me to buy baby things, baby clothes, those things. So I have to call the doctor which is in Asamakesi. I have to cry for her and explain to her how I'm passing through. I see it's time for me to give birth. And he said, okay, I should tell those people that they should calculate everything, all the money, they should calculate it, that he will send it through Momo for them to go and be buying those things. So when he sent the money, because they said they are not going to do me anything if they have not sent the money and they have not buy something they're supposed to buy. So when the person sent the money, then my friend have to go and get something. So me, I have to stay at the level where they give birth. So I have to be there to give birth. So fortunately that day I was in pains because it's time for my labor. I was in pains. I didn't give birth that time. So it's only my friend that was there with me. Nobody is there with me. So I didn't give birth that day. So I was there till next day. Even people that came, I came first before them. They give birth, all of them give birth. So it's mainly only me. So I was there crying, shouting, nobody, and they're telling me that everything will be fine. So that is how, unfortunately, the next morning, which is in the afternoon, I came and gave birth. So the hospital bill too, I can't pay the hospital bill, and I can't tell the doctor, say please, like I need help, something like that. So I have to call the doctor again for her to send me hospital bill. For when he sent me the hospital bill, so I followed my friend to her house. So I stayed like 2 days. My baby was 2 days. So he and my boyfriend, they started having issues, which leads to that her boyfriend asked her to leave the house. So when the girl left the house, me too, I don't have any option that to carry my baby too and leave the house. So when I carry my baby that night, because it was midnight, my baby was 2 days, so I carried my baby and come outside. Like I was looking for where to stay with my baby, where to sleep with my bag. I didn't find where to stay. So I have to go to one side like uncompleted building or something like that. Then I stayed there till morning. So when I stayed there till morning, there is one of my friend which is at Osu. She's a Nigerian, but her father is a Nigerian, then her mother is a Ghanaian. So she said that she's going to hand me to someone, and this person is going to take care of my baby and anything I need, the person is going to provide it for me. And she said the person is in Togo border. So she said the person is going to send her money for me to take my transport and come. I was carrying my baby that time. She was like 3 days, 4 days. I was carrying my baby. So when I continued the journey, when I reached border, I met the person, and me and the person talk, and the person told me that, is this the same work that I was doing at La Paz? Is the same work I'm going to do? And I just give birth, and that time I give birth, I was seeing my baby blood that time, because normal baby
when you give birth,
yes, they will be seeing their blood. So the woman told me that I will be leaving my baby with her, then I will be going to work. Then if I come back, the money I get, I will use and be buying something with me and my baby. So I told her, but I'm seeing my distinct blood, so how am I going to see that? She said she will give me cotton bud and those things for me to take and hold the blood, so it will not come. So I have to do it for 2 days, because if I didn't do it, I don't think my baby will survive for me to buy her medicine.
So when you gave birth 3 days?
Yes, 4 days, 5 days.
4 days, 5 days.
Yes.
You went into prostitution again.
Yes.
And then you slept with men.
Yes.
Did the men notice and asked any question about that?
No, they didn't notice. So when I did the work small, but my conscience was beating me, so I can't continue the work. So I told the person that I can't continue the work, and the person said that if like I'm not going to continue the work, that means I don't have to stay with him. And the person said, okay, no problem, that I have to go back. And I was pleading with the person that I don't have anywhere to stay, like those things. The person said that was not her business, that if I'll continue this work, I have to be getting small money for me to be feeding my baby. So when I come back...
Is she a Nigerian too?
No, she's not. She's a Togolese.
Togolese.
Yes. So when I come back, it's the same thing. I was roaming, looking for help, where to stay. I didn't find, as usual. Someone saw me when I was like sitting with my baby with my bag in the hot sun. Yeah. And the person too is a Nigerian too. And the person asked me, what am I doing here with the baby crying and me too? Not, my face is not bright. And I told her what I've passed through and I need help, where to stay. The person said, okay, no problem. That if like I'll be getting money for me, he will find a place for me, then I will rent that place and be staying there. So I told her I don't have any work and I don't know, nobody can accept me with my baby to work. He said, okay, no problem, that he will give me some money and he will rent the house for me, but I need to find work. If I find the work, then I will continue paying there. So when the house rent finished, because I don't have money, I used to go around asking for my friends money for me to eat. I don't have money. So one day, unfortunately, my girlfriend, the same girl will serve the same madam. So I have to go to Ablekuma. Those people that introduced me to La Paz, I have to go to them and collect my girlfriend number, which is the girl who serve the same madam. Yeah. So I have to go and collect her number and call her. She told me that yes, she's not with my madam, that she paid my madam finish. My madam didn't give her back her those things she collect from her.
So your friend actually served the madam?
Yes.
And
finished.
After serving, she didn't give her the private parts and all that?
Yeah, she burned all her clothes and chased her out. So she have to go and stay with her boyfriend, which is a Nigerian boy. Yeah. So she called me that they are managing, that if like I will come and join them, there will be no problem. I said, okay, no problem, because the place I am is just remaining small times. The house rent will expire. So she told me for me to start coming. So my baby was like 1 week, 3 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks. So from there I backed my baby and come. When I came, the boy came and took me. So the boy is my language person. That is why they accept me for me to stay with them.
Which language?
Is Igbo.
Igbo.
Yes.
Okay, so he's an Igbo person.
Yes, that is why the guy accepted me for me to, yes. So when I was there with them, a lot of things, the boy started telling me, asking me out for me to sleep with her. So those things, but I can't do it because it's through my girlfriend. If not my girlfriend, I will not meet the guy. And the time I want to come and stay with them, my girlfriend told me, she told her boyfriend didn't believe. even they fight because of me, and that my girlfriend say insists that I'm going to come. So for me to come and I will come and sleep with her boyfriend is not nice. Yes. So the story started going like I will sleep. The boyfriend said that he loved me. He started telling her girlfriend that he loved me, he wants me to do this, he wants me to do that. So because of that, I have to leave them, carry my baby too, and run from there. So my girlfriend told me, where am I going to stay if I go out? I said I don't know where I'm going to stay, but if I find any way I'm going to stay, I will stay there. So I went to Aigbe town. Yeah. A friend to, like, those are prostitution girls, and yes, if they see where you can stay, they will help you for you to stay there. So one called me at Aigbe town for me to come there. So that night, it was around 11-12. I take my baby to and went to one of my paro at that side and collect money from him, which I use and take her, go to Aigbe town and meet my girlfriend there. Unfortunately, the place my girlfriend is living is not really nice. It's a bush, and there is too much cold there. I can't stay there with my baby, so I have to live there too with my baby and be looking for where to stay, which is where I met where I'm staying now with my girl, which is the same place from Nigeria. She's my sister. She's like a sister to me. So she's the one I'm staying with now, and I've been leaving my baby with some woman and be going to work. So this is how I'm feeding myself, because without this work I'm doing, it's not that I'm enjoying doing it. So without this work I'm doing, I can't get money for me to eat, and I can't get any money for me to buy my baby medicine and those things. So that is how in the night I will leave my baby with someone, then I will go to the work. Then if I come back, the money I get, I will buy my baby drawers and pay the woman, and the rest we use it and eat. So that is how we have been.
Do you hear from your parents?
Yes, I hear from them.
Are they back to Nigeria?
Yes.
Have they asked you to come back home?
Yes, they asked me to come back, but I told them that they said if I have money I should come back, but I told them that everything is hard here, that I don't even have money for me to eat, that if like I will come back, if I get money I will come back.
Are you willing to go back to Nigeria?
Yes, if I see money, like I was planning to go on December. That is when I'm planning to go back, because before that December I will get money for me to go back.
Do you hear from your baby's father?
No.
Have you ever made an attempt to call him before?
No, I don't have his number. I lost his number.
Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do. People watching me, you can see, especially to my Nigerian subscribers, I really went in for this interview because I had trust in you. I knew you guys have good hearts. You can clearly see that what she's doing is not something that she's doing from her heart. She's been through a lot of situations, to the extent that she even slept with men for money, but her conscience did not allow her to sleep with her man.
DJ Paco Rich.